guys, Big Mac Nansko here again today with Warhammer Thoughty, episode number 5. Okay, so today's episode is all about spoilers, leaks and speculation, and the downside of spoilers, leaks and speculation. Let's start by saying what type of spoilers you can have. So you can have image spoilers, which a lot of the time they're more than likely real if it's an image of something. But then it's how you interpret that image that makes the difference. And of course there's rumour as well, which is like word of mouth kind of thing, which may or may not be real. So let's talk a little bit more about images that are leaked from, say, future publications. So you may have seen images from next month's White Dwarf, which is March 2017 White Dwarf, and it's got the front cover leaked, and then images from the inside leaked and stuff like that. And it's got Primark on it, Primark of the Ultramarines, Robbie Gilliman, that's how I'm saying it, and a few other miniatures that are going to be released as the third triumvirate, if you like. And so that's then been followed up by GW releasing their own this is how it got leaked video. So yeah, it's obviously not necessarily the way it actually got leaked, but that's how they like to respond to it and put all rumours and speculation to bed and stuff like that, and basically take control then of the leak themselves. Now, can leaked images be faked? They're not likely to be faked, not in the same sense that rumours can be faked. And it's because it's a lot harder to do. You, of course, you could Photoshop something like shortly after the March White Dwarf was leaked, and then some better images of the Gilliman miniature were put on the Warhammer community website. Somebody took that and then they changed all the blue to gold. They put long black hair on it, like really bad Photoshopped long black hair on it, and then they said it was a new Emperor miniature. This is the Emperor of Mankind. And that was obviously like, I think that was someone having a joke kind of thing. But that could be misinterpreted as it's a dual kit and you can build it as the Emperor of Mankind or Gilliman. And that leads me nicely on, misinterpretation leads me nicely on to my next point, which is misinterpretation of images. So the misinterpretation of images can be something along the lines of, so I want to talk now about the Triumvirate of Iliad, and that's basically the Eldar Triumvirate that has just been released at the start of April. Yesterday, when this video goes out on Sunday, it will have been released yesterday. So I'll show you some pictures from White Dwarf. Well, hey, there we go. So this is a Triumvirate of Iliad. You've got the Avatar of Iliad, the Vizark, and the Emissary of Iliad. And that is basically, these models were kind of leaked midway through January. Images of these models. GW kind of got ahead of the game with this though, by Duncan releasing a painting tutorial for a Gyrinx, and or a Gyrinx, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. And so GW got hold of them, any hint of a leak nice and early, and got people talking about it. So now, when people started seeing images of the Triumvirate of Iliad, the first thing they saw was a bit of artwork in the Gathering Storm book, Fall of Cadia. It was this piece of artwork here, and in particular this figure in red, which turned out to be the Vizark. But people started speculating who it could be and started getting excited and stuff like that, saying it's, what's his name now? Prince Ariel. And he's just got different armour on, he's got new armour, he's half, his father might be Vect and stuff like that, so they started speculating, saying he could be the one to lead the Eldar as a whole. So people could start getting really excited, getting ideas into their head and things like that. That's a potential misinterpretation of the image and of the miniature, of people getting ahead of themselves, getting ideas into their head that they then get excited about, but aren't necessarily what the miniature actually turns out to be. So now I'm just going to talk a little more about rumours and how they differ from images. So rumours, you know, sort of thing like, oh, a friend of a friend knows Jez Goodwin, and Jez Goodwin said to him, blah 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 blah, the Eldar are all going to die. Yeah, so things like that basically. The sort of things that appears on like Spiky Bits blog and stuff like that. I like a lot of stuff Spiky Bits do, but one thing that really annoys me about Spiky Bits is the fact that they feel like they can write anything, get a rumour from anywhere, you know, a friend of a friend sort of situation, and you know, a lot of the time these rumours turn out to be true. But sometimes they just don't come to fruition, or they haven't done so far. Whether they will in the future, you know, I don't know. Or sometimes I'd suggest that they claim that what they predicted came to pass, when in actual fact they were just a little bit vague with what they were talking about. You know, kind of in the same way that someone who claims to be able to commune with the dead is a bit vague about what they say. And then people latch onto the little things that remind them of a relative or something like that, and then they believe that they're talking to their relatives. So they kind of take advantage of us in that situation. But anyway, enough about that. So yeah, how reliable are these rumours? And the truth is, you never know how reliable they are. You could start getting excited about something, and then it never comes to pass. Let's talk, for example, about misguiding rumours or misjudging rumours, and the rumours of Plastic Sisters or Eldar Exodites are coming out. There was a rumour a couple of weeks ago, before the release of more information about the Triumvirate of Iniad and the Second Gathering Storm book. There was rumours about Exodites coming. There's a new Eldar faction. I think that's probably what someone's heard, and then they've latched onto it and they're like, oh, it must be the Exodites because that's the only other Eldar faction in the galaxy. We've got the Harlequins, we've got the Craftworld Eldar, and we've got the Cormorite Eldar, or the Dark Eldar. And yeah, so people have latched onto that and decided, oh, that's, yeah, it must be Exodites. But then, at the end of that, you know, when it's been released what the new faction is, it's this sort of faction of a coalesced Eldar race, if you like, of, you know, all current Eldar factions can be joined together under this, I'm not sure of the exact terminology of it, but it's like under this guise of the Eldar Reborn kind of thing. So it's not Exodite. So the bad thing about that is you could have got really excited about dragon riders and stuff like that. Yeah, so that sort of thing, but in the 41st millennium. And then you kind of left deflated when you found out it's not what you expected. If it's something that you've always wanted, let's say someone starts a rumour that squats are coming back, and then it doesn't happen, but you know, big squat fans from years ago will get really excited about it. Well, potentially not, because I think it's happened over the years where there's been rumours that squats are coming back and then they never have done. So, you know, I think people know to distrust certain rumours. But yeah, rumours can let you down. And another one is Plastic Sisters. Now, Plastic Sisters might come. I can still see them coming out at some point in the future. But I think the rumours of Plastic Sisters probably stemmed from the Celestine model with a Gemini Superior, and maybe also the resin miniature that they released that was the John Blanchard. This one, in fact, Canoness Viridian. It's a resin miniature that was released based on John Blanchard artwork, and people might have thought, you know, seen images of this miniature and the Celestine miniature and thought, oh wow, we're going to have Plastic Sisters. Told the mates, the rumour got out there, and all we got was Celestine and the Gemini Superior. They might come in the future, you never know, but it kind of, you get deflated again once you realise they're not coming right away anyway. So I think for that reason, I kind of I'm sceptical when it comes to rumours, but sometimes it is hard not to contain your excitement when it's a rumour about something that you really want to see happen. Let's say somebody really likes Age of Sigmar, but they used to be into 40k, but they think the game's too complicated now. The rumours about 8th edition being completely like a rejig of the rules and a much more simplified rule set. If that never came to pass, if the rules got more complicated, how disappointed would that person be? So that, for me, is the main downside of rumours and leaks and spoilers. Now, leaks, GW can use leaks to their advantage in the way that they did when the leaked images of the next triumvirate of the Imperium, the Primarch's triumvirate, is when that was leaked, then they latched onto that straight away. They took control of that leak themselves, as if to say, look, the images are out there, we're going to give you what you want now. However, a downside of that leak was that the triumvirate of Iliad, a lot of attention's been taken away from that now, and those people saving the money, or those people who had decided, right, I'm going to buy this Eldar triumvirate, some of those people, not all of them, because a lot of them are probably dedicated Eldar players or Dark Eldar players or whatever, some of those people might have said, oh, you know what, I'm going to hold out for Guilliman and his triumvirate because I really want a Primarch miniature that's not from Forge World. Yeah, so that's the downside of the leaks. And speculation, I think it's always good to speculate, but have a healthy respect for the information, any information you receive, and understand that it might not be true. Speculation is probably the least bad of the title of this video, spoilers, leaks and speculation, because speculation purely is, but it can get you excited and over-enthusiastic about something that doesn't come to pass. So, yeah, it's not always good. But yeah, spoilers and leaks, bad. No, not always bad, of course, it can get people really excited and re-enthuse people in the hobby. There could have been Ultramarines players that were about to walk away from 40k because they just, they were about to move to 30k, for example. But now they're like, oh, wait a minute, I can get a Primarch in 40k. I can get my Primarch in 40k. I'll stick with 40k for a bit. But it's all in GW's pocket at the end of the day, whether they go to 30k or play 40k. So, it's let me know what you think about spoilers in the comments below. Spoilers, leaks, and speculation. Because I got to a stage when I was getting back into the hobby. I was always looking on, I think it's Fate 212. I was always looking on there because they always had the best leaks. And then I'd get really excited about something. Most of the time they were quite reliable, but I think the fact that with blogs like Spiky Bits and stuff now, they kind of feel like they can say anything and just add the thing, oh, get your salt shakers ready, this might not be true, but they kind of feel like they can say anything, and to me that's the downside of it. They just want traffic to their site. But I do like a lot of other things they do. It's just that's kind of a little bit of a downside, the dark side of the hobby, if you like, and the dark side of the rumour mill. I kind of like the way GW are releasing images on their community website as well, to just try and get people talking about stuff, what certain parts, certain bits. They'll post a picture. They post a picture of a bolt gun with some bolt rounds hanging out of it. And that, I think, is the same gun that is on Cypher's hip. He's got his plasma gun out, and he's got a sword, massive sword on his back, and he's reaching for I think he's got his plasma gun here, massive sword on his back. He's reaching for a bolt gun down there, and I think that's the gun that was on that Warhammer community website that was released a while ago. I was actually going to guess that it was, or I did guess to myself, I didn't tell anyone, I guessed that it was a Guilliman's weapon, or possibly, I was researching what Primarchs had bolt pistols, and I came to the conclusion it may have been Dawn, and I would have been really excited if it was Dawn, but again, I was just kind of speculating in a healthy, controlled manner, rather than oh my god, yes, it's Dawn, oh, I have to prove this is Dawn. So yeah, there we go. The downsides of rumours, speculation and leaks. I've done that in the wrong order. Spoilers, leaks and speculation. There we go. Yeah, let me know what you think about rumours, speculation, spoilers, leaks and speculation in the comments below. And as I said last week, if you've got any suggestions for future topics for Warhammer 40k, pop them in the comments below. I won't guarantee that I'll talk about them, but I may talk about them in the future. So thanks very much for watching, guys. It's been a bit rambly, this one, a bit all over the place, but thanks very much for sticking with it if you got this far. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you on the battlefield.